Now I was just talking to one of the ladies in my mentoring program, and we spent an hour discussing it just can't be that simple, because she is doing real well. She's using the HeartSourcing every day, like many times every day. Whenever she gets stressed, she goes into the heart, and she noticed that the stress just relieves. And she's dealing with some sizable stuff, like old incest memories and stuff like this are coming up, right? Which is like, intense. And we spent an hour discussing it can't be that simple. Because she feels the freedom, it just keeps dissolving. And she also said, am I bypassing something? You know the word bypassing? Where you go around something, you don't deal with it, right? And I had her take a really good look at it, and she saw that what we're doing is exactly the opposite of bypassing. We're going right to it, but we're going to it not with the mind, with the ego mind, which is the source of the problem. We're going with it from this consciousness of the heart, this intelligence that is already beyond any problem you could possibly have. So when you encounter a problem, an issue that exists within your ego structure, with that intelligence that is the answer to all problems, what will happen to the problem? The same thing that happens when darkness encounters light. It's already gone. That may appear miraculous, and from an ego perspective, it certainly is. But the good part of this is that you are not that ego. You are that consciousness that is forever and always free. That consciousness that we can experience in what we call the heart, the cave of the heart. So you have problems, and you have this vast consciousness that cannot have any problems, because it is freedom itself. And what we do is we shift from the consciousness of the problem into the consciousness of the freedom. And we don't push away the problem. It just simply doesn't have any staying power. Just like a monster in a dream doesn't have a staying power for the person who wakes up. There may be a little after image for a while, but then you say, oh my God, just a dream. Let's carry on. So let's have a little taste of it, okay? So sit comfortably. And bring your attention to each breath as it moves in and out, all on its own. And notice the way the breath is so effortless. It doesn't need you to breathe it. It is breathing you. And let yourself be breathed for a moment. And then become conscious of the weight of your body as it is pushing down into the surface you're on. And notice how the surface you're on is holding you up firmly and securely. You're not falling into empty space. You're just right here, solid, secure, taken care of. And again, become aware of the breath. And now go into it more closely. Become aware of every minute part of each breath as it's moving in and out. Bringing your attention very closely into the here and now. Letting go of anything outside of this awareness of the breath. And now imagine the place in the very center of your chest, in the very depth of your being. Imagine a point of light, interior and beyond all stress or tension. A point of light that shines from the very core of your being, completely free, absolutely at ease, and capable of the most profound unconditional love. It is the place in you from where all true happiness and peace that you have ever experienced has arisen, and where all peace and happiness you will ever experience will be felt. And this point of light, of profound warmth and gentleness, expands and becomes like a sun inside of the core of your being. And you are experiencing the radiance of that sun, its warmth and its light that shines in all directions, in front of you, behind you, to each side, up and down. No place in this universe, in this reality, that the light of this sun does not shine. So allow yourself to absorb, to receive the light and warmth of that sun in every cell of your being. Feel that warmth as though you are relaxing on the beach. And the sun is warming your body with its glorious rays, and you surrender to them and let the warmth penetrate deeply down into the very marrow of your bones, feeling completely at ease, completely relaxed, completely at one with yourself. And this warmth and light of the sun penetrates any present and future thought you could possibly have. Receive it there in your thinking mind. And let the mind be enlightened by that light in you. And now receive this light in your emotional being. And let all emotions you could possibly have be penetrated and eased and enlightened by that inner light. Know that all emotions and all thoughts have their rightful place, and you can learn and grow from each and every one. And now notice how you are both the giver of love in your heart and the receiver of love in your mind, your emotions, your body. And when you are both the giver and the receiver of love, the lover and the beloved in one, then this loving is absolutely safe. You can unconditionally open yourself to the love inside of you. You can swim with it. You can submerge yourself in that delicious presence, in this nectar of the heart. And once you have taken your fill, once you have received down to the very last place in you that you didn't know you had pain in, and once this pain is relieved, you will be like a light unto the people around you. And this begins today. Because as soon as you are aware of that inner light shining in you, it begins to shine into your entire world. You may forget it at times, but it is always there, ready for you completely whenever you remember. When you remember that you are this essence of the heart, you are this love, you are this timeless peace. So let's close this meditation by singing Om 3 times and feel the vibration of that sound in your whole being, and especially in the very core of the heart. So take a deep breath. Om.